Hello everyone, good evening. Tonight with you Alicia and my assistant and my handsome helper Mikhail on the background.
Oh, thank you. Hello everyone.
Yeah, thanks to him for helping organize these fabulous webinars for you guys and helping me with your comments and your questions every week. What we can do without him. Okay guys, before I start to talk about my topic tonight, please write in the comments quickly if you can hear me and you can see me very well, and then we can continue to talk about our very important topic tonight. So I give you a few seconds to type your comments and then we can start to talk and of course create some beauty. Okay, so let's start. Tonight topic, I think for me, is one of the important topics. It's makeup. I like to do makeup. I like to do the hairstyle, and I actually like everything about the dancing. And tonight we will talk with you how to create different shapes for eyebrows without professional makeup artists. How we can do it by ourselves at home, and what we can do to change our shape, and actually what we can do to draw our eyebrow for our daily makeup and of course competition. And before I share with you a little bit more about eyebrow makeup, please write it down into comments. Are you using something for your eyebrow makeup every day? Do you like to do makeup for your eyebrow, or you just using it for competition? Just write it down. It's very interesting for me. What do you think and what you usually use for your daily makeup to draw your eyebrow? Or maybe you're not using anything and your eyebrow is just perfect. We're all different and we have all different shapes for eyebrow as well. And some of us may use makeup and some of us may not. So it's very interesting for me to hear from you ladies about your eyebrow makeup. And also, ladies, if you like this kind of webinars and the sessions where I share with you my experience and knowledge about makeup, hairstyle, or design dresses, please like our page and you can see the more sessions and you will not miss anything. So, but now let's see if we have any comments about our eyebrow, Mikhail.
Yes. So we have highlights. Want to do makeup and hair if you have a square face, and I'm short. Ruchi by Lamos from Yogyakarta.
Hello, Ruchi. Thank you very much for your comments.
Hello from Chris from Howard. Yes. And then I think that's it.
Hello, guys. Hello. It's always nice to see you with me and share your experience. Yes.
Everyday eyebrow pencil, just a touch of mascara for the day, but more shape for the competition from Karen.
Okay, very good. Very good. So thank you for a comment. So using pencil for everyday use. Very nice. Okay, so and Mikhail will share the slide with you, and we will yes, I will tell you a little bit more about what we will discuss today. And also you can see that we have today a little logo, give back to dancing. This is we really like to share with you guys our experience, not only about makeup and beauty stuff. We also share with Mikhail our dance experience, our dance knowledge with you every Friday webinar. Please join us live, same time every Friday. And tonight we will talk with you and we will cover makeup eyebrow, how to create different shapes and beautiful shapes for eyebrow without professional makeup artist. And we will talk about what we can use to create these shapes. And also tonight I will show how to use tinted brow pomade and also how to use eyeshadows to create eyebrow shapes as well. Okay, thank you, Mikhail. And guys, ladies and guys as well, I know guys also watching our webinar every Wednesday. If you have questions, please write it down. And actually, guys, this session might be useful for you as well. Yes, because on a competition, we also sometimes doing the makeup for the guys. Yes, we always do foundation. We always do our powder. And for some guys who is a little bit like a blondish and the eyebrow, it's a little bit light color, and we also put for the guys a little bit of eyebrow, maybe eyeshadow, maybe not a strong pencil, a little bit of eyeshadow to make the eyes looks more visible on the floor. Okay, have a question?
From Juliana, and what kind of dress design and color do you suggest for the short dancer?
For the short dancer, okay, so
Is it, are you okay with the dresses?
yes, I'm fine. Very quickly, of course, I can answer about the dresses as well. So if we're talking about short ladies, it's actually not about you are short or you are tall. It's about the color in general. First of all, we need to understand what kind of color of your skin, because if you are light color skin, it will be always nice for your dresses to have cool colors like blue, light pink, light blue, dark blue. If your skin color a little bit warm, and of course the warm color of the dresses will be very nice for you, like a red color, orange color. Yes, everything with the warm side of our color cycle. So it's not about your height, actually it's about more your skin type, which color will suit you more on a dance competition.
Yes,
Okay.
and one more. Would you match thick eyebrow with a larger lashes?
Okay, this is very good question, and we will talk a little bit about it later, but I will of course quickly answer. If we're talking about the competition, yes, the thick eyebrow and the long eyelashes, this is one of the important thing for our competition makeup, because we want to our eyes looks big and attractive on the floor, and also we can't miss our eyebrow, otherwise our makeup will looks not balanced. If we have very big eyes and very little and small and thin eyebrow, so it will not be balanced. So we need to draw big eyes and very big eyebrow as well. So now let's go step by step. First of all, what we can use to create makeup for our eyebrow. Number one is very simple, straightforward. It's our pencil. Of course, I'm sure, ladies, if you do makeup every day and you draw your eyebrow every day, I'm sure you're using the pencil because it's very easy. You just use the pencil, you draw the lines, very gentle, very soft, and most of the pencil at the back opposite side there is a this kind of brush where you can also brush and melt your pencil line so it will not be so visible, and you can always put a little bit more or a little bit less, depends how heavy you like to do your makeup. I know that some of the ladies also using a little bit of mascara, yes, to touch up your eyebrow. For myself, I'm not used to do this, and I'm not usually do in using mascara. I prefer to go like for pencil or for eyeshadows, and also for competition. I like to do this kind of brow pomade, so it's a little bit like a sticky and gives you more deep color. And for example, for me, I have a brown color because I'm blonde, and I'm not using the black color for my eyebrow, otherwise it will look too dark for myself. But it also can be black, it can be brown, light brown, darker color brown, so it's different like shadows for our eyebrow colors, so we can always choose which will match for our makeup. And also I like to use eyeshadow for to draw the eyebrow line, because it's give you this is so light, but in the same time it's very easy to melt the line if we don't want to make it very sharp, so we can melt and make it soft always, and we can adjust. And for eyeshadows also can be different colors as well, so we can match our makeup.
The question, is the pomade waterproof?
Yes, yes, correct question. Yes, it is waterproof, because if we go for competition, you know, for Latin or for ballroom, we dance a lot. We have like many rounds sometimes, and sometimes it's back-to-back rounds and different events. So we want to keep our makeup stable from the morning till very late night. And some of you perspiring more maybe, and for competition I like to use everything waterproof. Even for myself personally, I'm not perspiring so much, even if I dance like so many rounds, but I still prefer to go for waterproof makeup, and it feels a little bit safe. And tonight, guys, I will show, and probably I will show two different, because I have two eyebrows, so I can show you two different shapes and two different color. I will go for eyeshadows and I will go for pomade, so you can see the difference on how it looks, and you can see for yourself, yeah, what you can use for competition or what you can use for the normal life. And tonight I just don't want to focus only on a competition. I cover tonight for two types of people: for people who like to do makeup for every single day and like to draw the eyebrow lines, and of course for people who go for competition and like to know about more professional look for competition and what we can use and how to draw the lines on a competition as well. Okay, so let's go slowly, step by step. Before I draw my eyebrow, I need to put around my eyebrow a little bit of foundation and a concealer. Why we need to do this? Because if we want to change a little bit of eyebrow shape, we need to make it clear first. Okay, clear shape around, and then on top of it we can draw different lines and different shapes what we like. And especially for competition or like a heavy makeup, for me it's a must to go really around eyebrow. And for example, for everyday use I will not do this so much, but I will show you the proper way how I usually do it for competition. And so I will just go just a little bit of foundation around my eyes, around my eyebrows especially, and don't be afraid to just go a little bit on top of your eyebrow as well. So we will go just to melt your line later. And if your eyebrow growing sometimes not even, like for myself, I have one eyebrow looks thicker and other one is a little bit thin, so we're all different, and even the eyebrows is also different. Okay, so now after I put my foundation around my eyebrow, I will go a little bit more with concealer, and I use a smaller brush to just draw the shape around like this. So, and now you can see that the color is a little bit different between foundation and concealer, so don't worry, we will later make it a melt. So, and then below what I do, you can see that I'm really go on top a little bit of my eyebrow, and I also go under, so to really clean and prepare the shape for our drawing. Okay, so it's one side, and I also do exactly the same for my other side. Okay, so I draw a line first on top, okay, and I go underneath first here and just go all around and on the middle as well. Okay, so like this. And now, in order to melt our concealer into the foundation gradually, I take my big brush and I just melt the top line so you can really see it. Okay, and of course on top of the foundation, usually of course we put the powder to fix our foundation, and of course to go away from our shiny foundation. Okay, so done.
A question: do you put foundation and concealer
Consider
poofy eye bags? I realize that cannot cover the puffiness.
Yeah, so usually yes, I also go all around, and for concealer, yes, I put under my eyes here as well. Also, like first what I suggest, always if we go from the beginning of the how we start to do our makeup, we put the primer, we put concealer. If we need to cover any spots, we go under our eyes, and then on top we put foundation and we fix everything with a powder. But tonight we go more just for the eyebrow, so I'm not put my foundation for whole face. I just go around the eyebrow. But yes, you need to put under your eyes, and then you can cover your eye bag if you have. Okay, so ready to draw our lines. Okay.
Can you show maybe a little bit closer, so maybe you can come to the camera and then just...
Any chance to zoom in a little bit?
Yeah, it's zoom for...
It's a fully?
It's a full zoom, yes.
Okay.
But it's still, maybe it's a good
Okay.
to...
Maybe I will just bring
well, let me do it for you.
forward. Yeah, like this. Fully. Okay. Okay, maybe like this will be better.
Is it better,
And-
Professor?
And close. Yes. Okay. So the light is very good. Light is very good, and it's really bright. And I will do a little bit less, so you can see the contrast when I will draw my eyebrow. And I will draw a little bit brighter, so you can see it more.
Could you have a look? You
Yes,
see?
I think it's good. Oh no, it's too bright. Yeah, like this is good. Yeah. Thank you very much, Mikhail. Yes, otherwise ladies will not see the lines. Okay, so let's go. First, my right side. My right side. Eyebrow, I will use pomade. And to use the pomade, I need to have very thin brush with a little bit like angle, so the line will be easier to draw. And this is my pomade, so just go and use a little bit. Okay, let me try. Okay, and when we start to draw our lines, first we need to go from the top. So I do 2 lines. One line is on top. This is what I want. Now I'm drawing what I want. I can have a little bit round, I can have a little bit angle, I can go for thin, I can go for thicker and a bigger eyebrow. So for myself, this is the pomade usually I do for competition. So this will be competition side. Will be everyday makeup side. So for competition side, I will go a little bit thicker eyebrow. So from the distance we can see it. So first line, just straight line on top. Just straight line on top. The second line, I try to make it parallel with the top line. I go under. So now I have 2 lines which is parallel to each other, and then I just fill up the middle part. Okay, so put a little bit more, and I just fill up everything here first on the first half.
Maybe let me just...
And then okay,
I just want to put cameras
more close. Okay.
Okay. So I think I will do an HD experience. Super
Really?
HD experience.
Really close, really close. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so 2 lines, and now I go line behind. Okay, so this end of your eyebrow can be go a little bit down, can go a little bit more up, and can be short, it can be long. It depends on your makeup. But for tonight, I don't have my eye makeup, so I just make it follow my eyebrow like this. Okay. And usually for competition, I like to go a little bit darker, and especially the ending part of my eyebrow, I put a little bit darker, so you can see it's more like a finishing line, and a little bit front probably I will do as well, so to give you a more contrast to see how it will look for competition and how it will look for normal everyday makeup. So very important for competition that the line will be really clean, really clean. But don't worry, I know you probably now thinking that you can't make your line clear and perfect. Yes, you're right. You're not alone. Yes, maybe we are not professional, like a drawing lines person, but what we can do if your line is not perfectly clean, we can always go after you draw the lines to cover with a concealer, to make first of all more contrast between your skin color and your eyebrow, and of course second, to cover a little maybe not clear lines. So I will show you later. First I will finish my first eyebrow, and then I will show you how you can go with the concealer to make line perfect. Okay, probably with my current daily makeup now it looks too much, right? But for competition, when we put like a full makeup, when we put eyeliner, we put a dark eyeshadow, we put eyelashes, the whole picture will look very nice, very nice. This is the reason why usually I draw my eyebrow last. I do my full makeup, everything, and then I draw my eyebrow last, so it will be like a last touch for my makeup. Because if you put like now, it looks a little bit like, oh my god, it's a lot. But when you do it from beginning and you draw slowly your eyes, you use your eyeshadows, mascara, then you put eyelashes, and the last touch is your eyebrow, then it will everything looks nice and balanced. Okay, so this is my first eyebrow, and now I go for my left side, which I will use eyeshadow brown color for daily use. So now you can see that my if I go closer, oh wow, yes, it's a really big contrast. So if I go a little bit
You
closer,
want a big camera maybe in front so it will be not dark? Yeah?
the light you mean?
Yeah, it's light.
Okay, let's try. If you can move the camera.
So we'll go even closer. Wow. Look at this. Just we need to make just a little adjustment to
Okay, a little bit blur.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay, good. Nice, nice. Okay. So, and now you can see that my left side, it's a little bit like a hair. It's missing from the top part here. And why I like to use the eyeshadow, because you can very easily cover and draw a line which you like. Okay, so, and because I'm blonde, I use a brown color eyeshadow, very light. I also use very thin like a brush to draw, so you can draw a very clear line. And as well as to my right side, I draw first line on top. very gentle because I don't want to go too dark and too big. So this is my first line on top. Okay, and now I go same eyeshadow, I go under. Okay, and then after this I just continue my line to the end of my eyebrow, and then I will put a little bit more. Yes, and the line of course will be for daily makeup, will be thinner, so not so thick and wide as we go for competition. And also here the front part just melting. And also, as I mentioned, for the daily makeup, I personally don't like to have very clear lines, so the makeup will look natural. And for competition, opposite, the line should be very clean, and we need to see the contrast between our face color, our foundation color, and our eyebrow. So now you can see I have a totally two different eyes now. You can see that for my right side, is my competition style eyebrow, and for my left side it's my everyday makeup style. So girls, write it down. Number one, it's a competition. Number two, it's a daily makeup.
And
which one you like now?
before, if I'm blonde, how dark should my eyebrow be?
Very good questions. Same as me. I'm also blonde, and you can see that for competition I'm going dark, but I'm not going black. It's still dark brown color because we still use our quite dark, like still black eyeshadows, eyeliner for makeup. So it will be dark but not black. But everyday makeup I go for a brown color, and for example this color brown, not black, definitely not black, because it will looks not natural. So I suggest to go lighter brown colors for everyday makeup if you go for pencil or you go for eyeshadow.
So we have 1-1, prefer 1 and prefer 2.
Okay, yeah.
So before we go to the ranking, is it drawing higher brows of the color we choose make us fierce?
It's not a fierce. Of course, we can choose the eye shape to make the fierce if it's your style, especially for competition. Yeah, we may draw the lines to look fierce, but in the same time, we try to looks also beautiful. This is the most important for our makeup. We try to be more beautiful with makeup, not opposite. I know sometimes ladies like to put a lot of makeup, and then probably it will be a little bit too much for competition. And maybe now, because my makeup is not full and then my one eyebrow looks a little bit eye-catching. Yeah, probably it looks too much because it's a not balanced makeup. But my idea tonight to show you how we can draw in what we can use for our eyebrow makeup. Okay, so and then when I finish to draw the line for my competition side, so I take my concealer again and my brush, and what we do, the very thin end of the brush, I draw the line again around my eyebrow. So if I come closer, So here on top I draw the line.
Cannot see. Can't see.
Can see the line? You probably will not see line. You will see the contrast between two colors. Because it's a still face color. It's a beige color, and we don't want to show, okay, look, I have my eyebrow and I have my light color line above. So we don't want to see it, but why we do this at the end in order to show this contrast. So on top, I already straight away can see this contrast now is different than what we did from the beginning. And underneath as well, just a little bit, okay? If you draw the eyebrow before you put your eyeshadow, you can do this. But of course, if you already put your eyeshadows, on top of your eyeshadow we can't put concealer anymore. Of course we can if it's really necessary, and then on top you need to put your eyeshadow again, but I suggest to do it before and then just to finish, okay? And just the last touch.
What if black had still use dark brow too?
If black hair,
Yeah, yes.
look, you can use the dark brown as well, of course, especially like a normal life, otherwise it will be too dark and too black. But for competition, if your makeup is not heavy and it's not dark, then you can go for a brown color. But if your makeup really deep and more black color around, of course I suggest to go for the black. But it's again depends. We need to always find the balance. So your eyebrow always needs to be a little bit lighter than your makeup, okay? So now you can see.
Just one more question. How do we shape the eyebrow to change the shape of the face, forehead, eye width, and downward slope eyes, and
Okay.
etc.?
Yes, it's very good question. Thank you very much. Look, we need to understand our proportions, our proportion of our face. If my eye space here is small, then I need to cover with more concealer and foundation the lower part of my eyebrow and draw more on top. So my eyebrow will shift a little bit more up, okay? If we have like opposite, the spaces here is really big, then we can go a little bit lower, okay? Also, if your eye shapes looks a little bit down, I suggest to draw your eyebrow not down, go a little bit more side, and your eyeliner also you go a little bit up, so the face will look more upwards, especially your eyes and your eyebrows. So but if for example your eyes is opposite, looks high up, so then we also need to find the balance and draw the line a little bit downwards, okay? So look, now we have these two sides, two different eyebrow shape. One is for competition and one is for normal life. For competition I use to draw a brow pomade, and for my daily makeup I use my eyeshadow. And also of course you can go for your pencil if you like. So this is it. This is very easy, if you can see, and we don't need to be professional makeup artists to draw the very beautiful line and the change of our eyebrow shape actually. So this is it for tonight. We talk about the eyebrows and how we can change the shape. And if you really like this kind of sessions and webinars, don't forget to like our page, to stay tuned and watch more sessions about the makeup, hairstyle, design of the dresses, and of course to learn technique and presentation about our dancing. So with you was Alessia and Mikael on the background.
Yes!
Was very
Bravo, bellissimo!
nice to see you and to spend time with you, and of course share my knowledge with you guys.
I think it's one more question. What is the balance ratio in shades between eyebrow and eyeshadow? I think you mentioned brow should be lighter than eyeshadows earlier on. How much lighter should that be?
Okay, super good question. Wow, very good.
From Andrea.
Oh my god, really? Andrea! Wow.
Andrea, you rock, man.
You impress me every single time. Very good.
Every single, like he was commenting on my live today.
Wow, very good, Andrea. Look, yes, we need to go a little bit lighter and probably a little bit like a 1 or 2 colors lighter. Yeah, so not too different. Because look, imagine, for example, this is color of my makeup for competition, and then if I go like this for my eyeshadow color, it will be nice, but probably just a little bit more darker, so it will be really little changes, not much. Otherwise, again, it's not balanced. So just go a little bit lighter, and then you can see whether it's fine or you want to put a little bit dark. But never ever put straight away very dark eyebrow. Otherwise, sometimes it can be really too much. So go a little bit lighter first, check the mirror, okay, put a little bit darker until you finish. Okay, this is nice, this is good balance. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. It was nice to be with you, and we'll see you next week. Good night everyone.